welcome. We are Two Finger Spirits. I'm Brandon. We got the camera shy camera guy. Today we're doing Little Book, Chapter 5, The Invitation. Yeah, I've always found these to be very inviting. Look at that beautiful bottle. This is made up of, I believe, a blend of 4 different barrels. A 2-year Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, a 3-year Kentucky Straight Rye Malt Whiskey, a 5-year Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, and then a 15-year Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Woo!
It's quite the blend. Huh?
You know, I'm not a blender, but it just, whoops.
Another broken cork, huh?
Got pliers?
Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable.
We're going to have to edit this out. All right, got that. Almost no pliers. Yeah, so I'm no blender myself, so it just seems odd to me to take a nice 15-year-old and blend it with a 2, 3, and a 5-year-old.
That is a little weird.
But what do I know?
But why a 2-year-old? Don't you feel like that'd make it like super young?
I mean, to be a bourbon, it has to be at least 2 years. We're going to have to find a cork or finish this tonight. So it has to be at least 2 years old to be a bourbon by definition. But to take a 15-year-old, you know, I almost, in my mind, I'd like to have that 15-year-old single barrel uncut.
Rather have that. But how much of the 15 do they really put in there?
And that's the other thing.
Are they just saying it's a 15 to mix it with the 2?
They don't tell you the ratios. And if there was an age statement, there's no age statement on this. If there was an age statement,
it'd have to be 2.
They'd have to call it 2. They have to call it the one that's the youngest. So who knows what the ratios are. But Beam Suntory, they put out a lot of nice fine products. So, and I'm one that has kind of consistently gotten all the Bookers and the Little Bookers as we go. So this one is the 5th year on the Little Book.
5th year on the Little Book.
Yeah, so this chapter 5. Every year they do an annual release. It usually comes around August. We get them a little later here in Connecticut.
And what's the proof of this one?
This is 116.8.
116.8. All right.
So when you're breathing, when you're nosing stuff like this, keep your mouth open, or else you'll fry your nostrils. So keep your mouth open. And what do you get? I get a little light peanut, but not as much as I did on the last Bookers we did. I don't remember what one it was.
A little barrel spice.
And we got the new Bookers too that we're going to do in a week or two, the tag along. But I wanted to do this one. What'd you say you got on the nose? I got a little...
Oh, a little barrel spice.
Barrel spice? Yeah, definitely some barrel spice. A lot of spice from that rye. I think the rye was the 3-year. Yeah, the rye's the 3-year. I get a little bit of smoke, the spice. I get a tiny bit of banana. The Gesundheit.
Oh, smelling is hard to sneeze.
Yeah. But these are always solid. These high proof ones.
Well, have you ever had one that you didn't like? I don't think so.
A Booker or a Little Book?
I don't think so.
No, I've never had one I didn't like. When I first started drinking bourbon, it was too hot for me. I was like, wow, this is just... It was like 128 proof the first one I tried. It was just too much.
That's hot for it.
But now that I find as I'm going on, I want the higher proof ones. The 80 proof stuff is just like 80 proof Old Grandad.
Child's play. But no.
It was good when I first started drinking it, but now it just doesn't do it for me. The Bottle and Bond 100 proof is nice. They're both from Beam.
Well, I went for it. Wow. Coats the mouth nice. I feel like the higher proofs tend to do that.
Very viscous. Really nice creamy mouthfeel. Right? Get a little bit of cream.
Oh, yeah.
I get buttered toast, some caramel, some vanilla, the typical bourbon profiles, but it's really, you get a little bit of that burn. You know you're drinking something.
But it's a pleasant burn. It's not like an
It is.
overpowering burn.
Yeah, kind of
And
grabs
that
you.
burn comes with with more flavor.
Yeah, and it kind of grabs you by the poo-poo.
Yes. I'm like, hey, look up.
So the MSRP is $124.99 on this. You know how much I got it for?
Well, typically you would spend more, so I would guess $145.
$117.
And I don't know, coupon or something?
The coupon. You know what? And then when I bought it, you know what I said? I said, have you tried this? He said, no, I tried one of the Bookers, but I haven't tried this. So I said, hey, let's open up. Let's try right here at the register. So give your liquor store owners some love. If they're going to hold stuff for you, if they're going to, you know, if you're going to be a good customer, you want the good bottles, offer a pour. Have a little pour with them. Enjoy with them. Life's about enjoying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, so I don't get a whole lot, just the typical bourbon flavors. I really like it. It's really deep, really rich, it's a delight to drink. But I get the buttered toast. I get barrel spice, caramel, vanilla.
And they mix this with the rye, right?
Yeah, the 3-year is the rye.
You can taste it. It's good.
We don't know the ratios. It's a malted rye. A little bit of bitterness on the finish. Probably from the oak barrels. Really nice burn on the cheeks and the gums afterwards. It holds you get the oak, bitter tannins. It probably got a little acidity, as we learned from Jana.
Yeah, in the wine video.
Yeah, we got the saliva, the thickness of your saliva means it's got a little acidic to it. But I always think these are always a solid choice. If you can find one, they come out once a year. Get it. I get it. Get it. Try it. The Knob Creeks are great. That's from Beam. The Old Grandad, I love. Some people don't love it. So how'd you like it?
This is excellent.
Yeah?
Yes, this is one I would like to have.
Yeah. So
if I saw it in store, I'd probably get it.
Our rating system is like, would you keep it in stock?
Well, this one's like you can't keep it in stock.
It's annually, but I will get the next one that comes out.
Yeah, I would probably buy this one if I see it, and annually if I come across it, I would probably get it.
Yeah.
Because we're not shy to spend $100-something on a bottle, and this is one that's it's worth it.
I think so. Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks for joining us. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. Find us on Facebook. Find us on Instagram. Tell your friends. Tell Henry the dog. All right. Hey, cheers. Thanks for coming.
Cheers, everybody.